Hi Barbara, my name is Cole Whitman. I'm currently the president of Young Investor Society here at Thousand Oaks High School in Ventura County, California. While closely analyzing the 12 pitches that make up the first 3 episodes of Shark Tank Season 11, I was able to choose 3 companies that I believe have very significant growth potential and high reward for the risk: Era, Squid Socks, and Circadian Optics. I will first explain why I believe each of these companies has a significant growth potential. I will then lay out my logic for my investment allocation across the 3 companies. First, Era. Era is trying to significantly improve the usability of wireless charging technology. Their initial application is a charging surface that looks a lot like an Apple charging pad, but which provides the ability to charge multiple devices freely, rather than one device placed perfectly in the pad. While their initial application likely has wide appeal, what makes me even more excited is their licensing model, because it is a technology that can be applicable in so many different settings. From wireless phone charging in cars to, who knows, maybe even the embedding of technology into desk surfaces within schools and offices. They have proven their initial concept by receiving a purchase order for 33,000 units, with all of the royalties paid up front. And finally, their management team was very impressive and has a lot of experience in the electronics sector. So in summary, Era is a business that I believe has very strong growth potential. Second, Squid Socks. This is a much simpler technology, but given that they have a patent in place, it is defensible. Squid Socks is solving the problems that so many parents face with their babies and toddlers pulling off their own socks, usually at the worst possible times. As the oldest of 5 kids, I can tell you, this is really a major frustration for parents, and even older brothers. I believe Squid Socks has a big opportunity to license their technology to existing clothing companies who already have distribution in online and traditional retailers. This will be much easier and way less costly than trying to create their own clothing brand and make distribution relationships. The management team has shown that they have expertise in innovation, having expanded their product line from 2 sizes to 4 and 3 styles to 18 in just 7 months. They're generating solid 51% margins. The management team has shown that they can persevere through challenges, which is a critical characteristic of any successful entrepreneur. When you think about the fact that this product solves a problem for parents globally, I believe Squid Socks has a big opportunity. Finally, Circadian Optics. Here in the US, there is a massive market for consumer health products. Circadian Optics implements a designer lighting product that reproduces the impact of natural sunlight on the body. One very important factor when investing in a company is the entrepreneur behind the concept. In the case of Circadian Optics, Andrea Long is very impressive. Her story is inspiring, and she has the drive and capability to be a great business leader. She has proven that there's a lot of market demand with $4 million in revenue last year and $5.6 million projected revenue in the upcoming year. She is also generating high margins of 70%, done solely through online sales. This is allowing her to generate ongoing cash, which is unique for a small business in its early stages. As I considered my allocation across these 3 businesses, I thought about risk and reward and decided on the following. 20% or $200,000 would be invested in Era. 30% or $300,000 would be invested in Squid Socks. And 50% or $500,000 would be invested in Circadian Optics. Era received my smallest investment simply because there's a lot I don't know about this specific technology, and it's difficult to predict how defensible the business really is against similar competing technologies. With a $200,000 investment, I will own 3% of the business and will just be a passive investor at that level. Squid Socks received my next biggest allocation. It was easier to get my mind around Squid Socks' simple technology, and the global market for socks at $42 billion is nearly 2 times the size of the wireless charging market. With a $300,000 investment, I can buy a 48% equity position in the company and be in a position of significant influence. Circadian Optics received my largest allocation. The consumer health products market is a massive $220 billion market, significantly bigger than the markets for the other 2 companies. I wanted my biggest allocation to be in a company that had proven sales and profitability and had the strongest management team. My $500,000 investment will allow me to buy a 6.7% position in the company. I would most likely want to find a partner to increase my position and influence in the company. I believe that all 3 of these businesses have tremendous growth potential. Thank you so much for your time today and all the time you dedicate to helping Young Investor Society. I hope to have the chance to meet you in person soon. Thank you.